today I'm going to be doing something different than I normally do. Animation, as you could probably already tell. The topic I'm going to be discussing today is art class. I never really went to art class until I was in first grade. In kindergarten, I was just, living my regular kindergarten life, playing with trucks and learning absolutely nothing. And then once I got into first grade, I was super pumped because I would draw at home, squiggle. And it was amazing drawings. JK, they were terrible. I made all those and I was so pumped for it. And I came in and there in front of me was the nicest art teacher ever. Her name was Miss Porter, and she would just let us do whatever we wanted. She would have the best projects. She was amazing. Thank you so much for being my art teacher. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but thank you. Anyways, the next year, it turned out she retired, and I was like, what? Because when I walked in there, I was like, who the heck are you? And I was like, what? Maybe she's just a sub. And so I sat down on the carpet, because, there's always carpets in, elementary school. And then she was like, hello, I am your art teacher. I'm like, what? You're not a sub? And so then she was like, okay, let's get into the first project of this year. Our first project is spirit animals. Oh, great, spirit animal stuff. Then she was like, okay, so spirit animals are basically animals that are you. And you have to say why they're you. I'm like, okay, I've never heard of this concept before. Okay, but you have to tell your partner. I'm like, yeah, okay, keep going. Once you tell your partner, then your partner has to tell the whole class what spirit animal you are and why. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that seems easy enough. Alright, everybody, get started. And so I turned to my partner, and let's just say his name was Jim, and I was like, hey, Jim, so why are you whatever spirit animal you are? And he was like, well, I'm an owl. And I'm an owl because I'm a middle child. And it's kind of like the food chain. And I'm like, uh-huh. And then he was like, yeah, it's like the food chain because I have way more power than my younger brother. And so it's like I eat him. And then my older sister has more power than me. So it's like she eats me. I'm like, oh, amazing metaphors, man. And so then suddenly the time's up. And she called on me first, and I'm like, okay, so I don't really know what this means, but my friend here, Jim, thinks he's an owl because he eats his siblings. And she basically was like, you come over to the corner right here, you stupid child. And she brought me over, and she sat me down and just yelled at me for 5 minutes straight. And then she was like, do you understand? And, no, I didn't. Basically, she apparently thought that it was inappropriate somehow. Looking back on it, I do not find it inappropriate, but at the time, I was just a stupid kid and believed, if a teacher tells me something's inappropriate, it must be inappropriate. But then again, teachers are the people who think stupid is a bad word, so. Anyways, and I'm thinking, why don't you call, Jim over then? Why is it my fault? Right as I think that, she's like, Jim, come over here, alright, buddy? That was bad. And she just sends him back to the seat, then yells at me some more, and then was like, I'm gonna call your parents. And I'm like, no! And she called my parents, and then I was like, oh, no. I mean, I didn't see her call my parents, but I'm almost 100% sure she did. And then, the whole day, I was just like, oh my gosh, she called my parents, I'm so dead. And then I go home, and my parents did not get called whatsoever, and if they did, they were completely cool about it, so, yep. Teachers, don't call your parents. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and please give this video 5 likes. If it gets 5 likes, I shall do another animation-like video. Also, just a disclaimer, this was based on a true story.